Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest as we make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on Botched.
Dio de las Monkeys.
Welcome back, junior researchers, to the 40th episode in our 9th season of Botched. Thank you so much for tuning in again. We are going to be starting a little while after we left off last time, but we are not starting with anybody associated with the SCP, I say that every time, and yet they still somehow are friends with fucking Frankenstein. But we'll see if this holds true this one and only time. We're going to be starting in
Your mom's
Buckinghamshire, England,
Yeah.
specifically Amersham.
I got a few friends there.
They just won the Best Kept Village Award. And there's a few reasons for that, but we're going to be starting off with a few folks indigenous to Amersham.
It's actually called Bumshire, and it's Ame. They don't pronounce any of the consonants.
Eme.
It's true.
Eme.
Amazon?
Amazon.com.
Tristan, let's start with you. Who are you playing?
I'm Fartavius Gromsproddle.
Fartavius.
Gromsproddle. Master Gardener at your service.
Grom what?
Sproddle.
Sprottle.
From Sproddle's Hollow. Ever heard of it?
Nope. Can't say as I have.
It's near Hoffenstadt.
How old are you?
I'm 69.
69.
Nice.
And
Fucking legend.
would you? I don't know if you're retired or not, but like, what do you do for a
That's
living?
not what I thought you were going to say. It's like, no, he's British.
This and that.
No.
I give guided tours of the area.
Okay.
I
For your whole life?
No, it's my retired job.
What was your pre-retired job?
Army.
Okay.
Just like Buster.
Steve.
You went to Army.
My name's Eustace Penzington. I'm 4'2". I'm a gardener. I'm 71 years old, so I shrunk a little bit from my height at 4'3". But I can get down in the shrubs with the best of them, and I hang out with my mates all day because I'm retired now.
What'd you do before you were retired?
I was a gardener.
Okay. Lifelong gardener.
For an estate. Royal gardener.
It's not easy to grow things, you can't just plant shit in the ground and wait.
Nah.
What with rain falls from the sky?
Philip?
I'll be playing Charlotte Lilyhole.
Charlotte Lilyhole.
Charlotte Lilyhole.
Hull.
Hull or hole?
Hole.
Yeah,
Hull.
Okay.
Lilyhole.
Lilyhole.
I'm 67 years young.
What'd you do?
I was a cake maker.
Cake maker.
And making cakes, little biscuits and whatnot.
Okay.
She had the best icing in town, she did.
Okay.
Buttercream.
With lavender.
This town is a lovely little place. And part of why is because they have very beautiful gardens. And different gardens, the park areas, whatever, they are built by different groups of people. Usually the people a little more up there in age, like, yourselves. But you guys, I had to close my computer, so I don't have it up right this second.
Britain's best village garden, 10 years running.
No, because it started in 57. You guys are specifically in charge of Highfield Close Green, which is a little triangular patch of area. It's got a few trees in it, but you can design it however you like. It's in the midst of a lot of residential neighborhood. Like, you are surrounded by, residential homes and whatnot. So, what's your garden look like? Is it fenced? What kind of flowers, if any?
It's
could
an
be
English
dead?
garden.
English garden. Okay, great. This is gardening with Botched. Thank
It's
you.
full of beans.
Beans. You
Just
just
all
plant
the beans. You can look beans as far as the eye
Well,
can see.
in his corner of the triangle, there may be beans, but I've got tulips and carnations and marigolds and roses.
Okay. And
I've got
Lily hole.
different kinds of tea growing.
tea.
Yes, I've got different teas.
So
I've got chamomils and your cosmos and your...
cosmos.
Yes. And I've got some lavender in there.
Okay. So
Opium poppies.
are
The
the
little poppies.
are the beans and the tea for the
Well, that's on their side of the
Consumption?
garden.
Sure.
I don't talk about it.
No, I like the way the beans look. I like to let them sit there and rot on the vine.
Okay, so
the
no one's
bean
allowed to get it.
vines.
Okay.
It's
Decorative
just...
beans.
And I've got my full collection of garden hobgoblins out. They're all different collectibles. Like there's a beach one. He's got sunglasses and a little trunks on.
They look
And
a
there's
bit
a
like
mermaid
Eustace.
one, but he's also got legs. Don't think about that one too hard.
Okay.
That one looks like Eustace with tits.
So the three of you
weren't
don't.
supposed to see that one.
So are the three of you in competition within this garden? Or
Oh,
are
it's
you
very
together?
friendly.
No, it's a friendly thing.
Okay.
But I'm winning.
But
I mean,
their
obviously
sections-
Okay.
they couldn't compete with me because I was a professional gardener, so we just keep it friendly.
Got it. So it is at this point in the year, spring is well underway. So all of your plants are starting to flower, bloom, and everything's looking wonderful and whatnot.
I've got a corpse rose in here.
Corpse rose. Okay. So, like I said, your garden is in the midst of a residential area. So there's lots of kids that they don't run. I don't know if you let anybody run through your garden
No,
area.
heavens
But there's
no.
lots of kids. They run around the street and whatnot, playing games. And let's just ask, are you friendly with any of the children in this, or you hate all children?
They're disgusting, vile pieces of shit.
Trying to tramp on our gardens.
Little bastards pissed on my beans.
Don't even drink the right tea anymore.
Eustace,
Hey,
I told you I didn't piss on your bees. That was Mittens the cat. I just want you to teach me gardening so when I grow up I can be good at it like you folk.
listen here, you little bastard. If I ever see you within 5 fucking miles of my beans again, I'll rip out your throat, you understand? Now
What?
get home!
Why won't you love me? I just
I don't
want to
even
show
know
you
you.
affection.
Society frowns on those kind of relationships now.
Grandpa, you've not been right in many years.
Young man.
Dad wants you to come home.
Young man.
Yes,
What's your name?
Felonious.
Felonious. I am Fartavius. And here's a £1. Head over to the pub and bring me back a 6-pack of cider.
Okay. Are you going to get my grandpa to come home?
Eustace?
Yes.
After the cider. I'm sure
All
you'll
I
feel
need
better.
to live is my beans.
And he skips away, and he's got a little happy dog.
And
with
some
him as well.
toast.
I have no grandson.
Is that child unwell?
I never seen that little fucker.
Okay. So this is pretty much your day to day.
Yes.
The child comes by,
Trimming
tries
tulips.
desperately to get Grandpa to come home. You two send him to the bar to get you beer and, what was it, bread?
Cider and
Toast.
bread.
Cider
and toast.
and bread.
Toasted
and toast.
bread.
Sorry. So this continues. So one day, now do you guys all arrive at the same time in the morning when the to tend to the garden?
We
or do you guys
arrive
come
in
at different times?
shifts, so there's never a gap.
Okay. Who arrives first?
I don't think Eustace ever leaves.
He's got a tent in the middle.
He's living in the bean bowls.
They'll never find me.
in and amongst.
The beans will provide shelter.
think children are always
water.
looking for
you
me.
can chew on beans. You never have to drink water.
And when Eustace goes down for a little petty wet nap, I show up around 6:30.
Okay. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
5,
I
6.
wait till my hangover's gone.
So, Fatavius, you notice
Charlotte.
that your corner of the garden, there is a large. Are you okay?
I don't know. That really sharp spike in my chest.
Just like, you have like a minor seizure. So,
Ooh.
man, my arm it really
It's
hurts.
fine. Don't worry about it.
Have some more coffee.
Yep.
Got it. So, Fartavius, in your section of the garden, you notice about a 3-foot dead spot. Everything is brown and dead.
What, the deuce?
Yeah. All your flowers or anything like that, anything within this circle is completely brown.
What's it smell like?
Decay.
Piss?
Roll me. Yeah, piss check, which is nature.
Which is wisdom. 11.
Is piss Dex or con?
Depending on where you're standing.
Yeah, it depends. So, like I said, you're getting a smell of decay. You're not sure if it's piss. It could be,
Eustace!
but that's pretty quick. I mean, literally last night your plants were fine, and then all of a sudden today, they're kind of dead.
Eustace, get up!
What?
What's this?
What? It's beans. There's always
what's
been
this?
beans.
No, right here.
What's that?
By my daffodils.
What is
It's
that?
a dead spot.
It's a dead spot. Them kids been coming around pissing in your flowers now.
What you been doing?
I ain't been pissing in your
Been
flowers.
biffa-boffing around?
I've been shitting in
I haven't pissed in 8 years because I get all my liquid I need from my beans.
Do look a bit dry.
They call me the pretzel man because I'm so salty.
Okay. That's why they
Right.
call you that?
Take a little.
That's why they call me that. That's right. It's not because I make pretzels.
Fartavius is
Out
going
of
to
beans.
take a little
Make bean
clipping.
pretzels.
Fartavius is going to take a little clipping of the
Okay.
dead, and bag it up,
Okay.
a little sandwich baggie.
All right.
You
Take
need me
it
to
for-
piss in a cup to compare it or something?
No, we're going to do some scientific experimentation.
Okay.
Fortavius, what the fuck you know about science?
I pull out a dowsing rod
Okay. To check for water.
I
and
don't think
I
you know what
place.
science is.
I tie the clippings to the center. I'm going to follow to the source of the rot.
Guess a D20.
14.
I rolled 13. You guys are too good at guessing D20s.
Pretty
Fuck
close.
this bullshit. Especially you.
Yes.
cunt. So you're the
The
dowsing
ripe old
rod,
cunt.
you're not sure. You're not really getting
It's pretty
anything.
close,
It's
though.
a metal stick with grass clippings attached to it. I don't know what you're getting out of this. but-
Does it take me anywhere?
Oh,
Roll
right to the-
intelligence.
To a magical far off
Right in the
land.
middle of the street.
Well, no, you go right to the pub as
I
always.
got a 12.
Oh, I guess this is where I need to go. The science demands it.
Yes.
Get my cider and toast.
What'd you get?
A 12.
For your intelligence. You start spinning, and all of a sudden you're just you feel yourself stopping while pointing to the south of town, and you just start walking
That way.
that way.
First child I find's going to get a right good slack.
Well, there comes old Felonius.
Young man,
Yes, Mr. Fortavius.
come here. I'm going to box your ears.
What I do? I'm just
You
coming.
pissed in me daffodils.
I didn't do
You
such
need me
thing.
to hold him down,
I'm trying to
Fortavius.
get Granddad to come home.
Smell this bag.
Smell it,
Smell
boy.
your own piss clippings.
Take a big whiff.
He takes the bag.
She?
I said he. He takes the bag. Sniffs. He says,
He smells like dead grass. Granddad, does you
How does
know?
it taste?
No, what? No,
Taste
no,
it.
I'm eating dead grass that you said someone pissed in.
You pissed on
I
it.
did not. You have no proof that I urinated on
The
your flowers.
U-rod has pointed towards you, son.
That shit is a metal stick.
And I'm going to wrap it around your ankles if you don't eat that glass clipping.
I don't want to eat it.
Whap.
Ow!
roll
Boy, what are they
intimidation.
teaching you in school? Ain't no such thing as a metal stick. It's called a bar.
A rod. Intimidation is
Boss,
charisma.
my dad goes
right?
to drink his sorrows
I got a
away.
14.
Oh,
Hey,
what's...
child.
He eats a grass clipping. Just one or both?
All of them.
He only took 2, I think.
Just one. Need one for science.
He eats
Next, make him eat dirt.
Yes.
It tastes gross. I hope it doesn't have piss in it.
Tastes like your own piss, did it, boy?
Grandfather, why you being so mean to me ever since you
I
had that
don't know
trouble?
why you keep calling me that. I'm the Lord of the Beans. I ain't
You're
never
my
had a kid.
granddad. Ever since you fell off that ladder, all you care about is those beans. And I love
All I've
you.
ever cared
And
about is
and I
those
love
beans.
you.
Because those beans are the only one that's never pissed on my beans.
What?
They're bankrupting.
We live off your pension.
You can't remember your bank account number, so we're going hungry, Granddad.
I can remember it's fine when I'm buying more seeds of beans.
Grandfather.
Those are some handsome beans you got there, Eustace.
Well,
What
thank
variety
you.
did you say they were?
Oh, these are Philly Walla Bobs.
Native to Midland here.
They're native to Buckinghamshire. That's right. The Queen's out.
Can I stop eating grass clippings?
Yes, you tit.
Scurries off, crying.
We'll watch that boy.
Limping slightly because you hit him in the ankle with a metal stick.
Did. He deserved it. Pissing on me, daffodils.
That's right.
So now what are you doing?
I'm going to go dig up the spot.
Okay.
Replant.
All right. What
This-
tools are you using
the
to dig
high
up
field-
the spot?
Chub green.
Chub green.
I can't read my own writing. High field. Definitely a C.
High yield fidelity bonds. GameStop.
Clover. I don't even know what high yield fidelity bond is. High field clover green? Is that where
It's
we
a
are?
bond that John Cusack makes it.
What?
It's about music. They're music pawns.
It's a movie joke.
What are you digging up the thing
With a
with?
shovel.
Just a regular shovel?
A flat-headed shovel. I just
Okay.
want to get the topsoil off.
All right. So you dig into the soil, and you don't even get one scoop out before you feel the shovel head snap.
Snap.
Yeah.
Made of iron.
Like it goes into the dirt, but as you're like trying to scoop it out, it just snaps. And if you look at it, it
Yeah.
looks as though obviously the metal has snapped, but also it's kind of drippy a little
I
bit,
still got it.
like it melted a little.
I hope that boy's okay. You think he's gonna melt?
Everything dies, Fartavius.
My insides are burning, Grandpa. Why did you
Oh,
make me
just
eat
a
that
spot
grass?
of the diary, I suppose.
All right. What if I use a wooden digging rod?
a shovel.
A shovel.
Made
The
of
other
wood.
end of the shovel.
Why don't you know any names of tools?
Like a
I was gonna
spade.
say digging iron, but I don't want to use an iron tool.
Why are you using the old English words?
You could use a spade.
So a stick. You want to use a
My
stick.
face.
a soddy
My face
stick,
when
yes.
Americans call a Rudy Tooty point and shooty a gun.
Same things. The same sort of thing happens. You
Melts
put
a
it in there.
stick.
It doesn't melt it. It just frays and breaks pretty
Huh.
quickly and easily.
Why don't you try with your hands?
Charlotte, put your
Put
your
my
hand in
what?
there.
I've got arthritis.
perfect
I'm
shuffle
only
hands.
good with this, my snippers. You go in.
Are
You've
there
got,
any village dogs about?
you got strong hands.
Well, Felonius's dog ran by with him after he ate the grass. Let's see. You roll me animal handling.
That's charisma, right? 9. I did just strike his friend.
It's wisdom.
No.
Worse.
The dog does not come over there.
Huh.
So let's see here. I'll give you this. High low.
Hi.
No doggies come by anytime soon.
Geese around?
Geese?
Yes.
Not
A
Canadian,
swan.
so.
High low.
Hi.
Yes, there is a pond on the other side, like a small little pond on the other side of the street, and there is a goose in it.
A wee honker.
It's escaped from the castle.
I'm gonna go capture that goose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's in the
Okay,
middle
it's
of the
making
water.
trouble on purpose.
So it's in the middle of the water. How are you?
I got me bread, don't I?
Yeah, you've been collecting bread just for this moment.
Throwing bits of bread into the water.
Goose is gobbling up.
Yep. Well, and I'm gonna slowly bring it out of the water with the crumb
Okay.
trail as I back up.
Yeah, it does slowly come out of the water.
And then I'm gonna grab it by the neck.
Dex.
22.
You do. You snatch it up by the neck.
I drag it to the spot.
Okay. And?
Is it squabbling?
Yeah, it's fucking going crazy.
I'm putting its feet down onto the dead spot, so maybe it digs a bit.
I mean, it's kicking the top of the dirt.
All right. Well, I'm going to use the bill as a new little shovel.
Start shoveling?
Yes.
Roll me strength.
Another good one. I got an 8.
Not so much.
Not
The bird is
penetrating?
causing quite.
Too much.
It's
Charlotte!
it's pretty strong.
Charlotte!
Yes.
Granddad, are you snatching up them geese again?
I'm not your granddad.
Not you.
Eustace is.
I'm just talking to all three of you because you're in cahoots.
Young boy.
Yes.
Little boy, you help him grab that goose right now.
I'll go grab that goose if you come home, Granddad,
I'm
and see
My
the
home is
doctor.
among the beans.
You have to go see the doctor.
Well, maybe you could bring the doctor here.
We tried that
In the
once.
police
he threw
box.
a brick at him.
I grab the
Ain't nothing
little
ain't
Stay
boy.
out of my beans.
I grab the little boy
Yeah.
and bring him into the garden.
Oh, Miss Lilyhole,
And
you've got very beefy arms for a frail old lady.
I baked cakes.
It's all in the hands and wrists.
Got very
Just
beefy.
just giant mitts.
It's from eating all the
That's why they
doughs.
call her the cake horse.
All right.
Lilyhole's cake horsery.
I'm gonna bring him over to.
Fartavius.
Fartavius.
Pretend you don't know my name, woman.
Sorry, it's just a stupid name. That's all. And
What are you doing, Miss Lilyhole?
help him. Yeah, you've got to help him.
You've got to
dig.
grip the goose lad.
Just
He want
teach
me
you
to
how
grab
to
a
crank
goose.
the goose.
So he tries.
Let him teach
Hold
you,
the
young
bottom
boy.
part still.
He's doing a real bad. The goose is just kicking him in
got
the
to
face. and
hold,
hitting him
son.
with the whip.
I'm really bad at this because I'm a small child.
I
and it's
strike
a
him.
Goose.
With the stick.
We all learned when we were your age, boy.
Do you want to connect with your grandfather? This is how you do it.
Granddad, why were you using geese to dig?
Their bills are the perfect shovel shape. Are you kidding me?
You could buy a shovel.
Geese are free.
The geese at the park are free.
I don't think it is free.
You can just take them home, and they already have a handle in the neck.
It looks like it. It looks like it craves death.
I'm trying to dig with it. Hold it still. One more time.
He's still really bad because he's a small
I
child.
hit him again.
Ow!
Quite hard,
As
Charlotte.
hard as I can.
What'd you hit with?
I can't remember the stick, I guess.
No, I mean, would you roll?
Oh, a critical 20.
Oh,
Across the bottom.
On the bottom.
okay. High low.
No.
So you hit him across the bottom with a stick. It snaps.
Ah!
And you see that it actually rips his pants in that spot. You hit him so hard.
Ah!
And he is literally clutching his cheeks and crying and running
Oh,
around.
that
Grip
goose.
the goose lad.
Cake horse.
That's
He grabs the legs of the goose and he's holding
good
the
boy.
legs.
And now
he's
I
just
try
crying.
to dig. I dig with a strength of 17.
So you
Strength
just
attack.
stick the goose's head in the dirt?
Yeah, and I'm digging
Okay,
with it.
so you dig into the dirt and immediately the goose goes limp. And you
Dead?
go to scoop and it's just like a melted, decapitated goose. So all of its like innards of its head just fall
As
out of
I
it.
suspected.
Oh my God, it's a fucking killed
Yeah.
that goose!
Son.
What?
I pop the goose's head off. Take this home and have your mother dress it and cook it for Eustace, who's coming home tonight. He loves a goose. dinner.
Looks over
You
at Eustace.
That's right, I ain't going
Two-
home to my beans tonight.
2 hands on the goose, darling.
Cut them beans down, Granddad. I promise you. One day I'm gonna cut.
You touch my beans.
I'm gonna
and
burn the
I'll-
whole thing.
It's not going to be the only thing that's cut, okay, boy?
Now,
We're gonna have to break you out of it.
now
He
Charlotte.
takes the goose.
Yes, take it for dinner.
Deflog it and get it stuffed.
Take it and get it stuffed.
Yes, how else do you cook a goose but stuff it?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
Oyster
taxidermy. And I was like, why would you want to stuff a headless goose? Okay.
Ew.
It's fine. So he scurries home pretty quickly because he's traumatized. He's holding a decapitated goose while also probably bleeding from the bum because you struck him with a stick.
Oh,
Yes,
the
it's called discipline.
stick struck him.
He didn't do anything.
He wasn't holding the goose right, Leo.
He was trying. He's just not, he's a small
Sometimes
child.
little
If that
childs.
boy wanted my love, he'd grab that goose like a man.
Okay. So yeah,
So,
goose head didn't work.
Eustace, what do you make of this hole?
What make
Decays
of that
everything
hole?
that touches it. Shovel, stick, goose bill. What else is there?
I don't know. You could throw a tuppence in there. See if you know. This is
We're trying to
look,
pay off the ferry king.
You know what? How about I do it historically accurately? You can throw a pound sterling in there because
right.
they haven't gone to the decimal system yet. Okay, throw a pound sterling
I
in
throw a
there.
pound sterling in the
and
kind of
see
hole
if
I've
it-
made. With all the broken
Decays.
earth.
Okay. So you throw money in the hole?
A pound sterling.
Okay.
Silver.
You toss money into the hole,
A shilling maybe.
and it. Hold on.
It devolves into 6 shillings.
Infinite money glitch.
That's called check fraud.
So it just it just kind of melts in the dirt. Like you've thrown it into what is kind of like a little bit of a hole, gets to the bottom and then just slowly melts.
Huh. Well, I guess
Till
we
it
better
just-
get the garden manager.
How long until we can convince somebody to stick their dick in there?
Oh, I guess we could go down to the
We do it.
the
pub.
Tally Pony and get somebody out of there.
The tawny
The
pony.
Tally Pony. Yes.
Okay. Is that where you're going?
No,
What are you doing?
you whore.
I'm
Charlotte.
just gonna go down to the pub
Hey.
real quick.
Wait, you got any uranium-235? See if we can get some plutonium out of this hole.
Check my gardening box, dear. I think I had some from the back.
They were just selling it back then in the 50s.
Yes, I have some.
Yeah.
There's a health extending elixir.
All right, so I go get
Plutonium.
his uranium-235. No, not plutonium.
Oh,
Don't
sorry,
be an idiot. That's
uranium.
only found inside nuclear reactors. But
Sorry.
if we get some uranium-235 and we throw it in there, maybe we can get some plutonium. You know what I mean?
I've learned
You
my
know,
lesson.
You know what I mean, bro.
I rolled a D100. What did I roll?
You rolled a 71.
Oh my god. I rolled a 72.
God damn it! I was so
I
close.
fucking hate you so
What do I
much.
get for being so close?
I make it harder, and you guys get closer. As soon as you said 70, I was like, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed.
I was
So
this
no.
close.
You don't have any fucking uranium.
All right, well, we'll go
I
pick
brought
some up
it
at the
back.
corner store.
I have to go see the Highfield Clover Gardens manager.
Okay.
Let's
Project
go to
manager.
Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah. What you 3 codgers want?
Codges? Who
Codges.
is going to codge?
I'm talking to you.
This,
Bruv.
You
sir,
and your fucking ox arms over there.
It's a lily hole, a staple.
Yeah, you may
These
have a
aren't
lily hole,
genetic.
but you got ox arms.
She's part Simeon.
You can arm wrestle a gorilla with
I've
them
been
things.
pumped full of Simeon. That's
Yeah, I know
right.
you have. You old slut.
Oi. You didn't call me that last night. When I asked you to.
We're at public. We don't want little
Sir.
Yes. What?
This spot has appeared in our triangle of the garden.
Well, obviously some kids were pissing in your
That's
flowers.
what we thought. But look what happened when I put the shovel in.
You put shovel in the dirt, all right.
And it melts.
Oh, if you try and pull
Yeah,
it out,
show it to him.
Oh, well, that's all right. All right.
And we tried a stick and a a goose bill,
So you started with metal and then worked backwards to wood.
flesh, and then
Flesh? What flesh?
the goose bill.
What goose? The community goose?
No, a totally
Gilly?
different goose.
Another one showed up.
You stuffed
different
Gilly the
goose
goose
just
in there?
came
Roll deception.
in.
Well, hold on.
I deceive.
This
Well, it's on
little
the
boy
inside.
showed up with a goose.
Yes.
I'm
Does it
helping
look
him
what-
lie, so he should get advantage on that
Look
deception.
what I
Do you have that
killed.
skill?
I certainly do. Oh, thank you.
Maybe,
So
maybe.
my 15 on the dice turned to a 17 on the die. I'm just going to go ahead and select deception to get a 24 total.
Which child took Gilly the goose?
I don't remember his name, but he's got a wicked slash across his bottom because Ox Arms here gave him a good whack.
I got my lily arms on it.
And he pulls out of his pocket a lead pipe.
He's like, well, I'm going to have a good talk with this child.
I believe he lives down in that orphanarium.
An orphanarium. We don't have an orphanarium.
It's just what direction
You think
head
we're
off
going to
on?
win the best kept village with a bunch of parentless children running around? We send them up
No,
north.
that's why you keep him locked up in the orphanarium.
No, the orphanarium is a sad place. We do that up north.
In Scotland.
Sure.
Oh no!
Put them on a boat.
Put
kick
him on
'em
the
out of there.
moors.
No children deserve that.
So, I'm off to go beat a child for killing Gilly the goose.
His name was Percy
Percy
Percy.
Jackson
Jackson.
kept
Percy
rambling on
Jackson.
about being the son of Poseidon.
Oh, she's mentally ill then.
That's
I think
right.
he
Definitely
said he
going to
was
give him a quite right, proper
Tennessee.
rap on the head.
And he just walks away, slapping a pipe in his hand repeatedly.
Yeah, that could have gone better.
So to the bar. What are we to the
What are you
pub?
doing?
What are we
Well,
doing?
can I try to dig around it?
You can, yeah.
How deep do I get before I start
let's-
melting?
Let's destroy your
When you say
garden.
around it, do you mean around the dead spot?
Yes.
Well, if you're
Can I
digging
lift
in
it
the
out?
non-dead spot, you're just digging.
He's
If I
trying
make
to
like
find
a-
a parameter around
Yeah,
the
there's-
dead
Yeah.
spot. And how far
Just go
does,
straight down.
does
if I
the
make
dead
like a-
spot go?
Oh, if you're trying to make a
Make
bowl out of it
underneath
almost?
Yeah, to get to the underneath it.
As soon as you start angling towards the dead zone, your shovel
Yeah,
is
so
going
it's like
to
a cylinder under there.
break. But now you just have a big dead circle around your dead circle, so you've
I
killed
gotta
your
call in the army.
flowers.
I was in the
You're
army.
going to call the army?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think they typically deal with holes.
Bring.
Communist tolls.
I mean, they fill holes, but it's usually in
Oh,
foreign
this is-
countries.
This is
that
Sergeant
right, Lloyd?
Fartavius, retired.
Sergeant Voltavius?
Yes.
All
Grumsprottle.
Reporting. Yep. How's your retirement been treating you?
It's good, but I think I found a communist hole.
A what?
A communist hole.
What does that even mean?
Well, it's in the garden.
Are you talking about your garden again?
Yes, but
You called us when you had mites a couple years ago.
No, it's not.
Oh, they're
mites.
communist
No, no,
mites. These are socialist mites.
Exactly.
Marxist.
Well, I might say that you're out of your fucking mind.
You're going to regret that.
Click.
Is how'd that work out for you?
I'm going to the pub. Okay. I head to the pub for the night.
All right. So you head to the pub for the night.
Eating bread, drinking cider.
Okay. What are the other two doing? Also in the pub for the night?
I've already...
I'm not going to not go to the pub.
Okay. So you all go to the
An
pub.
institution.
All right. Nighttime rolls by. You're at the pub. And while you're drinking at the pub, that is where we're going to take a break.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen,
it's me, Philip D, coming into you in this middle of this episode to talk about patreon.com/Botched Podcast. That's right, Botched Podcast Patreon. We've been talking about it for almost 10 years now, which means that there's almost 10 years worth of content over there at Patreon. It's $5 a month. It's cheaper than my Starbucks order. It can get you 10 years worth of bonus material. What's that stuff sound like? Well, let's take a listen.
And we're back. All right. So, you've had a night at the pub. How drunk do you guys get?
Yes.
Yes. Roll me
Stop
con
drinking
saves.
before they throw us out.
Well, I mean, how drunk can one get by ordering Guinness after Guinness for about
12 hours.
12 hours? How long does this public house stay open?
Roll con saves. I'm gonna say a -2 because you're all old.
Or we have great tolerance.
I botched.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Oh, he may die.
We did say that we were going to send him back.
You vomit
cardboard
profusely.
box.
You are so incredibly sloshed that
Just Guinness and beans everywhere.
get drunk cut out of here.
Did you know beans
Send
are
him back to
magical
his
fruit?
bean
Did
field
you
so he can
know
throw up
that?
there.
And I
Fucking
fought
spit.
on him.
Get out of here.
I break wind
Now,
right.
you get out of here.
right
I'm going to
on-
break a stick across your head.
No,
Maybe
this
that'll
is the
fix your
public house.
fucking
I
scrambled
thought
brains.
this was the public house, not the get out because you threw up a little bit house.
It's the we don't like it when you throw up on the floor house.
Okay, well, you know,
That's
you
this
could
one. It
just
was just
clean it
renamed
up
that
if
today.
the side of it offends you.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Unless you want to lap it up like a dog, which
I
case
mean, maybe.
that might be pretty funny to watch.
I mean,
Eustace?
you give me another Guinness.
He's a nine.
If you eat that vomit right off the ground, I'll give you another Guinness
I
right
take him
now.
out. No, but
I'll
I
lap
take him.
it up
No,
like a dog.
And everyone's like,
I'm holding him up.
like a dog,
I'm holding-
like a dog,
I'm
like
gonna
a
hold him
dog.
up.
Hold me like it's a kickstand.
I don't. I hold his feet like a wheelbarrow since we're
Okay.
gardeners.
Con
And I'm
save
moving him forward and back like a vacuum.
like a vacuum. Okay.
You're a
Is
lady.
it -2 again?
This one, this is just I'm gonna say you don't have a -2 because you're drunk and trying to eat
Okay.
vomit, so your
Well, then it's
sensibilities
not
are a
a
little.
1, it's a 3.
Just pukes more.
You just keep vomiting more. It's so disgusting. It's just half digested beans and booze and stomach acid.
Raw
and
beans, not good.
It's just really gross.
Cook those beans. I should stop eating them right on
But Lily
the
just
ground.
keeps pushing you through it.
It's not done.
It's just causing you to
I-
just keep
I
vomiting.
must have to. I mean, the container's full.
At this point, it's like a mop that has too much liquid in it. You're just pushing because you're just sending your liquid out.
the
The bartender's like, well, it's quite obvious he's not going to eat any of that puke, and he's just making more of a mess for old Molly.
trying.
Get out of here.
Don't be angry at him. This was your idea.
Yeah, so
dumb
wheelbarrow his
fuck.
asshole out of here.
All right, but
I
I'm
have-
not kicked out.
Can I
I'm
have one
still
to go?
good.
All three of you kicked out.
What?
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do anything.
Well, I know.
I haven't done anything.
You're his keeper. You get
I'm
out.
not my brother's keeper.
You is.
No, I don't think
You
so.
is, you are.
I'm going to come in with a little
You
mustache
want me
and
to
get
call the
my
bobbies
beard.
over here and tell them you overserved an old man?
Do it. Go ahead.
I'll call the bobbies.
6-1.
Get out of here. Bobby. Bobby.
Robert!
So you guys leave.
I take one to
I
go.
get a beer to go.
What did you two get for your con saves?
10.
10?
21.
Okay. Well, Lily
Like
is
I said.
super sober.
Not even drunk.
She can really knock him back.
I would say that Fartavius, sorry, is pretty toasted. He's sloshed.
As is the goal.
Yeah. Lily, no, doesn't feel anything. All the booze goes to her gorilla arms and
I'm like Popeye. They make me, the beers
That's right.
make me stronger.
just swells up. So you guys leave the bar. Are you taking him back to his bean fields?
No, we're taking him home to the goose dinner.
They've already had dinner.
There'll be leftovers.
It's midnight at this
The
point.
commons
But,
goose was fat.
But I'm thinking about them beans.
You're not asleep. You're just sick.
Should we put him in the hole?
Face first.
To see what happens.
We know he'll melt.
It's pretty dark. There's no street lights over here around your garden.
Stop telling them there's not
broke
going to
this
be
week.
any witnesses as they put me in the hole.
Just letting them know there's no lights. It's very dark. Like the street
Yeah,
lights that are right over the garden have busted recently. So
Almost
Now,
like
Eustace.
the fantastical world you've constructed is perfect for murdering Steve's character.
Eustace,
roll
Yeah.
perception.
we want to go eat the goose. We have to take us home. You have to guide us to your home.
I roll a 10.
We got 2
I
tens.
proceed with a 16.
Okay, all 3 of you see in the darkness where right in front of where your garden is. Looks like a humanoid shape, about 6 feet tall.
A shade.
Them fucking little kids is back here pissing on my beans. Get 'em, boys!
It's
Wheelbarrow,
about
madam.
30 feet away, but yeah, the light from the street lamp doesn't quite go over there, so it's just
Jeez.
you just see a little bit of an outline.
Pardon me,
They're growing,
sir.
they're growing 4 years tall these days, aren't they?
Sir, pardon me.
Doesn't move, doesn't
You
respond.
approach him. Wheelbarrow him there.
Okay.
I will bury him over.
How close do you
Wheelbarrow me
get?
over so I can puke on him.
Close enough to get a look.
I get 10 more feet closer.
Okay. Still too dark. I will say at this point, then you are about 15 feet away.
Good sir.
Quiet at first, and then you notice that it turns. So, like, you still can't see, but it looks like it turns in a different direction.
It's a
Probably
strange one.
towards
I
you.
take my torch out and shine it down.
Torch? Oh, your flashlight?
Yes.
Mrs. Torch.
Okay.
Her torch.
So, when you light your torch up, you notice that this is a 6-foot tall, wriggling mass of what looks like earthworms.
Ugh.
And it doesn't have a face or a mouth, but you hear this low, guttural, just... And it just starts to slowly walk
Please.
towards you, squelching. Each step, squelching. Roll me sanity saves.
13.
Okay.
Go ahead, Phil.
I got 2.
I also got a 2.
Oh,
Twinsies.
2 of you have absolutely lost your shit at seeing a 6-foot tall wriggling mass of earthworms. You throw up a little bit more, but also roll me con saves.
9.
Okay.
18.
Okay. You're fine, Lily Lou, in terms of bodily, physical. Unfortunately,
Charlotte Lily Hole.
Eustace, you're having some heart palpitations right now. Not a full-on heart attack, but you're feeling very lightheaded as your heart is beating very, very fast in your little old withered body. What are we doing? As this thing squelching steps towards you.
Coppers! Police! I'm also backing away slowly.
This has also always worked for me. If a guy tries to fight you, you just take your pants right up, take your trousers right down to the ground and square up on him and say, "Hey, what for? You want this cross your face then?"
Do you do that?
Yeah!
Okay. Are you leaving him there?
Oh, yes, most certainly.
Sure. So it continues to move towards you.
You don't have to run faster than the bear.
Just faster than an idiot. So it walks up right to you,
Eustace.
and you just hear it continue to go. Eustace. And then it just gives you this big bear hug.
Is that your grandkid?
And you two immediately hear Eustace start to scream bloody murder as you see all these wriggling earthworms all over him in this brownish translucent goo just pouring out over Eustace as he is literally melting. And the wriggling mass is just basically pulling him into his body as he is melting alive.
Why are you whispering at
Sean,
me?
because we're hiding, Sean.
We have not...
Are you hiding? You took one step away.
No, we're walking away as fast as we can,
Okay.
but also we're going to hide and check out the hole. Maybe the hole is open now.
You want to go back in the daytime?
Circle around. No, because we'll know the hole's there. Fine.
Okay.
Give me that torch.
Take my torch.
So you're hiding in a bush or something?
Oh, no, I'm going home.
You're going home.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to go back
I'm
to
gonna
the
double back
garden.
Well, I'm going to say at
Stealthily.
best you're 15, 20 feet away from this thing.
What? I'm going to dash away, darling.
15, 20 feet.
I go home.
All right. So you just go home.
Yes, I don't
hoof
want
it.
to die and have my holes filled with worms.
Okay.
There's been enough worms in me holes through the years.
It's fine. And then what are you doing?
He's going
stealth.
to the garden.
And hide.
Roll stealth.
13.
Okay. Where are you hiding right now?
Inside the
To
worm
break
patch.
line of sight. Yeah. To break line of sight with the
Is there a hedge?
Sure. Yeah, there's bushes and hedges and stuff.
Stuck down behind the hedge and
Okay.
army crawl.
Okay. While you're doing that, you're hearing slow, plodding,
Coming towards me.
squelching footsteps. It sounds like they're coming.
Oh, I
in
get
your
back up
direction.
and I run. Run back to the pub.
Okay, you run back to the pub. You get back to the pub. You go in. There's still people in there. The bartender's like, "Oi,
We need the police.
go fucking find a bobby
There's been a
then."
murder.
What do you mean there's been a murder?
Eustace is dead.
What'd you do to him?
Worms ate him. Melted his skin.
Get this fucking drunk out of here. Talk
Help!
about they just push you out. They're like, fucking worms ate him.
You see, he's coming. I stay outside.
You go outside?
I stay outside the pub.
Okay. Well, you notice that the mass of worms, the shadow of it, is continuing to squelch its way towards you.
Yeah, I go in the back door.
You go in the back door.
Yes.
Okay. You go in the back door.
Stealthily. With an 18.
All right. 18. You go in the back door.
Yes.
And
I changed my coat and hat.
you change your coat and hat. You go in the back door. All right. So you're in the pub now.
Put my hat down
Okay.
and I order a beer at the bar.
What? There you go.
Pound sterling.
Gives you a beer.
Drink it at the bar.
Okay.
Nonchalantly.
You're hearing like a wet squelching noise coming from the front door.
Does everybody look?
No. I mean, there's music and whatnot, and there's talking, so it's pretty loud in
What
here.
the deuce? I look and point.
You point at the door.
Mhm.
It's a few other people point. They don't see anything at the door. There's nothing in the doorway right this second.
You just said I heard
I
squelching.
said you hear squelching. You don't see anything.
I get up on the bar.
You get up on the bar.
Yeah. You can't pull
Oi,
me down,
what are you doing
graboids.
out there?
I'm
the fuck
dancing.
off.
I do a jig to the dance, to the music.
Okay.
As he's got his feet moving, I'm gonna rip his foot down. Make him fall.
All right.
He has good fun, do you?
Do your dance. You fucking...
Perform with a 13.
All right.
Got your little hat out, monkey boy.
Okay. So you swipe him off.
Tries to.
What'd you roll?
Well, I danced with the 13.
I rolled a 13.
High, low, Phil.
Oh, I would have won. Hi.
Yeah, you managed to make him lose his balance because he's an old man, and he's been drinking.
You stay on the bar.
You fall on your back onto the bar, and you hear screaming as there appears to be a 6-foot-tall, wriggling mass of worms just literally consuming somebody, and they're just melting away.
Good.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck is that?"
I told you.
People start pulling guns out, shooting at it.
No, they don't.
Sure.
Not the UK.
Knives.
No, they're not? Okay, everyone's got knives and
Oh,
pipes.
they're hunting guns.
They go over, they try and punch it, and immediately just get melted into it and die.
Don't you know you gotta burn the worms?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you got a fucking flamethrower
Yeah,
here?
I
You think
grab-
I got?
Do
You
you
think I
have-
got my World War II flamethrower?
Give me some
or
of the
what?
ting tong piddly.
What's it? What the fuck's a ting tong pin?
The highest octane alcohol you
You
have
want me to
here.
throw a Molotov cocktail in my bar?
Spirits, sir. Yes. Would you rather it melt all your customers?
You just. Oh, what? Yes,
That's my fault.
Just he takes a towel, he sticks it in a bottle, and gives it to you.
Light it.
All right, you light it.
Toss it on the worms.
Okay. You toss it on the worms. It causes the worms to sort of collapse into a big pile, and they scurry away under the door.
Gross.
Yeah. There's a lot of dead corpses on the floor, but you see there's a lot of unburned, wriggling worms that go out under the doorway.
Worms hate fire.
It's true, they do hate fire.
That's why they live under the dirt.
Lily Lou, do you live alone, I assume?
Oh, no, I've got a few cats.
No, I'm a sister.
Okay.
Cat.
I've got about a 6.
She's got a roommate.
Okay, who's his roommate?
They're my cats.
I was opening the door for Steve to have another character,
Oh,
but he
I
wasn't
see.
taking that door, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're the one that brought
okay.
the roommate, so I assumed you had a character lined up. Lily's eccentric roommate.
My name's Penny Peabottom, and I've got 8 cats too. We live in a 3-bedroom together, me and Lily, and we just have a room where we just let them go and shit. It's just filled with shit, and we don't have no toxoplasmosis, and I'll not have you saying we do.
Okay,
It's a lovely place.
all right. So
Smells like cat shit.
it's about midnight. Penny, are you awake at this point? You can easily find your house because it's just constant
I'm
mewing.
always awake waiting on Lily to come home, as a concerned roommate does.
She comes home and seems pretty,
Am I right?
You're not
Are
Yeah.
you drunk
you
again,
failed
you
your
slut?
sanity check, so you
I'm
are...
fine.
She is white as a sheet.
Weeping.
Did you
whiter
milk
than
the
usual.
cats?
You know I milked the cats.
Did
I
you?
always do my chores around here. Now,
I'm
did
gonna
you do
go-
your special dance at the pub again?
I mean, I did what I had to do.
You just love throwing it in my face, don't you,
I
Lily?
mean, I don't. They are the ones that throw it in my face. If you know
Oh,
what I mean.
you bitch.
It's not just
Anyway.
these giant hams I have. It's this.
It's the giant clitoris.
It's like a punching bag.
It's a speed bag in here.
I told you not to put all that testosterone in your cakes.
It's calloused over, though.
Horse testosterone.
Yes, a little ketamine and some ketamine.
Anyway, Poor
Anyway.
little Thomason's been meowing for you all night here.
Oh, I feel. Oh, yes. You are a chunky little guy.
She needs a diaper change.
All right, well, I'll take her over and lay her on the table.
Just sprays shit as
Put
soon
a
as you
new
put it down.
nappy on her. Yes.
Half a paw on the one side.
It's, you have to remember she's got a milky eye. There it is. Who's a good little pussy? Oh, yes. Oh, vibrating pussy is the best pussy. I changed this cat's diaper.
Why are you so awful with our children?
Oh.
Oh, I feel like I'm doing my best.
You feel like that, do you? You
I-
feel like it?
I mean, I may stay out late and getting tossed about, but I always come home.
Wow.
Oh. It's Garfield. Why is Garfield still alive?
Well, he ain't on yet.
The vet
No
said
matter how
we
many
had...
late nights you spend out, he seems to be alive because of spite.
Oh, hold on, that's Philip. It's Prince Philip. It's Prince Philip. It's still alive. The vet said he had 2 more weeks to live, and that was 14 years ago.
He's awake.
He's
He's
the
awakened.
devil incarnate. That's what
Doctors gave him 2 weeks left to live, what on account of his defective colon.
I'll jam some cigarettes up his ass. His ass.
To put it back in.
He's got that pink sock. It's not laundry day. Get that shit out of here.
His rectum's dragging on the floor.
like a leg behind him, but it's just
Oh,
his rectum.
let's tidy that up, little Philip, and I get the rubber bands that we always use to just tie his prolapse rectum onto his tail, so it stays off the floor.
It's your turn to feed him his medicine.
It has 2 milky eyes.
It's a suppository, but we gotta shove it down there with a pencil.
Make sure
He doesn't get
He
into
moves
his
around
hole,
via
get all the way
echolocation.
down the stake.
but he echolocates with farts.
If you frighten him, though, he'll come. So you got to be very docile around him.
What?
It's like a 28-day study or something. You did.
Don't make him come.
Did you breastfeed Philip today? You know he needs it.
We just human centipede him with 2 other cats.
He's got 1 tooth,
It always
half a
hits.
tongue.
The other cat shits all he'll eat anymore.
1 cheek is depressed.
All of Philip
He had
is
a butt
depressed.
fly in there, so just an empty cavity.
Does this worm monster come yet?
The cat is missing.
This goes on for quite some time. But eventually, yes, the worm monster, roll me a perception check, you two who are in the house.
17.
Okay.
Oh, Penny, it was awful.
Steve, what does Penny get?
She got a 12.
Penny doesn't hear anything. But,
Philip is very loud with his analyzations,
right.
which is what I call his echolocation that he uses with his anus.
So, you hear Lily Hole coming from the door,
Yes.
a squelching noise. Stepping up to the door.
Oh, and I recognize it.
Yeah. And then you hear it get to the door, and then you just start to hear this noise.
On the door.
Now, you're not right next to the front door, but you hear a hissing noise.
Is Philip dried out again?
Philip's finally dry. He's finally done
He's
it.
finally done.
He's dried out, so it's just his farts sound like that now. They're just,
Yeah.
Sure. The sock waves back
He
and
breathes
forth
through
like
his
an
ass.
inflatable arm.
I mean, is there a back door I can go through, dear?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you love to go through the back door, wouldn't you?
It's the poop-hole loophole. It
It's
doesn't
not
count.
even your
God can see
birthday.
it.
So you're going through the back door of your house?
Yes, I'm
Not telling your roommate?
Penny, I've got to go
What's
do something.
roommate?
Okay.
Oh, I need to get something from the shed. What was that?
What?
was
We
Philip.
live in an apartment. We live in a flat. What are you talking about, the shed?
Oh, I forgot me key.
If you're in a flat, are you the first floor, second floor, third floor?
Well, it's second floor.
Oh, then there isn't a back door. There's a front door.
All right,
fire
you
escape.
blue falcon, calm your tits.
There's a fire
window.
escape.
Yeah, fire escape.
Is there anything coming underneath our door?
If you look at the front
Yes.
door, almost the entire door has these big holes that are just like being eaten away.
What do you think that could be, dear?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's one of your innumerable suitors come to finish the job on your face.
And you notice that there's just like earthworms pouring
If
into
there's
the
one
holes.
thing I do
dissolving the
understand
rest of the
is
door.
that they do always finish on me face.
Okay.
So, if you want to deal with this, I'll be right back.
You want me to deal with the guy you've been fucking all night?
I mean, you could be a mother hen and just cock block him one more time.
It is now a 6-foot tall wriggling mass of earthworms.
Okay,
that is
let's
slowly
go. Come on.
Walking towards you.
What's 911 in the
You
UK?
let this
999.
fucker. You let him touch you down there.
I mean, he bought me one drink.
Squelching
What do you
towards you.
want from me? not to say thank you with me rumbles.
Listen, fella, she's got a roommate.
It's getting closer.
I grab Penny and we go out the back to the call box and we call 999.
So
My
you go out.
children, attack!
You go out the fire
I say
escape?
to the cats.
Yes.
Okay. The cats go over and try and just
no,
rub
we-
themselves up one.
Why do we leave the window open and they all scurry out?
Okay.
Because they don't want to be there either.
Okay.
Yes, they all come
So they're all just running out while you're trying to climb
Yes,
out as
that's
little old
right.
ladies.
Oh,
Be
we're
free.
fine. She's in her 40s. And I come out to
For a
this
second time.
I come
Yeah.
out to this fire escape to smoke weed every so often.
Roll me either a dex or an athletics.
Dexletics. It's a 19 on the die.
Okay. You do. You climb right out the window as this worm creature is continuing to move towards you.
And it's all this stretching of me holes, my boy.
Doze.
Come on, Penny. Let's
So
go.
Penny, you're leaving too?
Call
Yeah,
the
I'm
police.
gonna leave too. I know when a party's gone sour when the 6 foot tall mass of worms guy shows up.
Sure. So you guys run down the fire escape, and you notice that worms are just pouring like a waterfall down the steps towards you.
Coming like an avalanche.
Yeah.
Pouring down the...
I don't know.
What are you guys doing?
Sometimes the urge shows.
I want to do that song.
You want to do that song at the end of the year?
What are you doing?
Pepper.
I'm going to a call box to call the police.
There's a call box across the street.
I'll use it.
Okay.
Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, beep, bop.
Police!
Oh. There's
Hello?
there's a worm man in our house.
Maybe you're gonna need to stop drinking so much.
I'm making a call.
Talking about worm men.
I'm concerned.
Oh, the worm men are coming to my house.
Somebody broke into me house.
They were made of worms.
You'll see, I'm completely sober, and there was definitely a 6 foot tall mass of worms.
Stinky
Going-
wormers.
Right, we know what we'll send. We'll send one right over there to check on you
I
two
see that you do.
ladies.
By the way, perception check? Both of you? Since you're sitting there both talking on the phone.
19.
Not a thing, dear.
Penny, you glance back, and there's not a 6 foot tall wriggling mass of worms, but instead it's like a carpet over the ground flowing very quickly towards you.
Worm carpet! Worm carpet!
And it's moving very quickly in your direction. What do you guys do? Because it's going to get you.
I use the only natural defense a woman like me has.
Flamethrower.
Spray
I
with piss.
piss on him. I spray with piss.
Spray with piss.
I
pull
lay
up- you
down on
hike
my
up your
back and I
knickers.
lift him up. And I just spray forward.
Okay, you do that. The worms immediately just shoot up your piss hole and dissolve you from the inside out. Just and you notice her insides just pour out, like she just melts as the worms just envelop her, and then it turns again into that 6 foot tall creature, and it's just like, and it now starts to squanch towards
Are
old
you
Lily
the
Little.
Oogie Boogie Man?
Lily Hole.
Oh,
And
it's Charlotte.
sure, are you running away, standing there?
I mean, where else is there to run?
Anywhere. It's
I
a whole
know,
wide world.
But I believe that I've got tired bones.
Okay.
All of my holes have been stretched to oblivion.
High-low.
Hi.
So the worms give you a loving embrace, and you dissolve into their body as you scream in horrible, horrible agony. And not too long, a
God
van of
save
MTF show up,
Queen.
like right after you die. And these MTF are armed with what?
Flamethrowers.
Okay.
Actually, all I've got is a broadsword
All right.
and a very fancy kilt.
Oh, okay. Broadsword and kill. Flamethrower. What else?
I thought I said very clearly that that was all I had.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay.
Phil now is an MTF because he's dead.
I got some dewormer that I got down here at the Sears. It's for, dogs.
Uh-huh.
Boss comps here.
Got it. Dewormer.
Yeah. And I got
You're armed with dewormer, and that's it.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I got I don't know. Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Yeah.
It's high tech nowadays.
Okay.
When was Tupperware?
I was going to say.
I
like
think
that
he's
was-
close. He's close.
he?
Oh,
prototype.
he's got a whole 11 years.
was gonna say.
1946. He's good.
How are you gonna keep your food
He's
safe
good.
from worms?
Salami sandwich.
The fridge.
And yeah, I'm gonna get one of those flamethrowers.
Okay, so you both have flamethrowers.
Yeah, I feel like the only way to.
Okay.
I want to see London burn again. You know the good years, the good years of London when London was
So how are
on
you
fire.
capturing this?
Tupperware?
So you're going to light it on fire and then...
Disperse the worms with the Tupperware.
Okay.
Yeah,
Put 'em
make them wriggle
Okay.
and
So
then
you're
catch them in the Tupperware.
All right, roll to attack with flamethrowers. Or broadsword, whatever you're doing.
Well, I'm the front.
You're standing in front of the flamethrowers?
Vanguard.
Well, not in front of the. I'm the vanguard. In case any of the worms come and attack from the
Okay.
sides, I'll swipe them with my broadsword.
All right. What'd you get for
No, terrible. I'm not good with this.
What'd you get?
7.
Yeah. No, you kind of just sort of spray it all. Well,
I'm shooting up.
you shoot it up. You like to see it. It's like you're pissing fire.
I figured. I don't know if these British worms can fly or whatnot.
Okay. And then what?
He's got the ground. I got the sky.
Gotcha. What'd you get, Ground?
15.
Yeah, no, yeah. You light the worm thing on fire. And it literally collapses into a pile of worms. And you notice that the worms are just
Get him. Get him.
scurrying in all different directions.
Get him, Tupper.
Oh yeah. While they've got them on the retreat, I'll use my broadsword to carve channels into the asphalt so that they can't flee, and then we'll get some Tupperware and
What does
put
that
them in a
do?
Tupperware, right?
What is
What?
putting a channel in the asphalt?
Well, they can't. They'll fall down into the channels and they can get out, and so we can scoop them up and put them in the Tupperware.
Oh, okay.
Well, use your think for 5 seconds in this. Calm down.
Sure. Well, as soon as you
3
start
seconds,
scooping any of them into the Tupperware, they immediately dissolve the Tupperware
Yeah.
and fall
Tungsten.
down. And then immediately start to scurry away again.
Calling in.
We get better Tupperware. We call it Bupperware.
Bupperware.
Calling into base. This is
Bupperware.
Fire Team
David.
Claymore.
Yes, Chip Cheerio.
We found the worm monster, but it seems to be melting through any kind of container we try to put in. Do you have some sort of acid-proof box here?
Well, airdrop you in something. And so, are you monitoring the worms while the plane?
Yeah, we're following them.
Okay. Are you eliminating any of the worms, or like, how's this work? Because there's like still hundreds of worms.
Yeah,
They're just
I'm burning them.
Okay.
Well, I've got my bagpipes on me,
Okay.
and I'll
To keep
I'll
the
try
people
to
away.
charm the worms with my magical bagpipe sound. You know,
What?
like an Indian man. Might
Roll
charm a
animal
snake.
handling.
Okay. That is a 20, non-natural.
Okay. Well, the worms do change direction and start to go directly to where you are.
Yeah, he's
I
playing
knew it
Sleep
was-
Deary Sleep.
I play Pied Piper to the
Coalescing,
to the worms.
actually, towards where you are.
Oh dear God!
Yeah. In fact, they turn into the shape of what appears to
start
be
to
a
run.
small dog. It
Oh
starts to-
dear Lord! I swipe at it with my broadsword. And
You do that, and it explodes, and there's
Ah!
worms all over the place.
run!
But you notice that any of the worms that you cut in half turn into 2 worms. And
Oh
then,
no! They're actual worms.
Hydra worms.
And then they just start to coalesce again into another creature, and then it starts to move towards you. And when it turns into a cat this time, and it goes.
Burn it.
It starts to slowly move towards you.
I burn at it with a 10 from the side.
You light some of it on fire, which causes the body to sort of fall apart, and then the worms scurry again. You hear an airplane over top, and there appears to be airdropping something,
Air raid.
and it lands with a little parachute, and it's a containment unit, and inside the containment unit is a glass box.
Any glass tongs?
No,
You fools.
there's a glass box with like a twisty lid.
Okay. Gonna.
The box that it's in, by the way, is made of metal. What metal would you like to use?
Steel.
Steel. All right, steel box.
Gonna get the glass box out,
Okay.
unscrew the lid, and put it on the ground in front of Mad Jack,
Okay.
and then try to herd the worms with fire into it.
Okay. Roll
Come and
me
get it, you mollycoddles.
dexterity.
Who? Fireboys or Mad Jack?
Whoever's trying to corral.
Okay, I got a 15 on my score, so I'm a human. That's +1, that's +3, and I'm proficient 13.
Okay. So with a 13, you do a pretty all right job, high-low.
Low.
Okay. You actually managed to corral all of them as opposed to just some of them. And they do flow into that glass box. You can see that that brownish goo everywhere, like they're trying to dissolve it, and nothing seems to be happening.
No need to help, Tuppers.
I did my part.
Just put the glass lid on.
I was going to say, they
I
look like they're
did my
trying to then go
part.
back out.
I put it on.
Okay, you put it on.
Yeah.
And it's just sloshing around, and you notice that the worms are growing in there, so it seems like they are multiplying pretty quickly. So you don't know how long you'll have before this glass box breaks.
We dump some.
Every once in a while, just do a little spurt of fire at them. Quick,
Yeah.
keep the growth down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say you guys eventually get back to a facility.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you would like to do with these worms?
I'll give it to the scientists. Let them deal with it.
Well, that's what-
Yeah, and I'm
yeah.
going to go home, probably take a shower.
Eat some sausage.
Oh, my
Shower and
God.
shit.
I am so hungry.
Got it. What are the scientists doing with it?
That's up to them. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at home with my family.
Yeah, I'm telling you to switch to a scientist. Tell me what they're doing. Is there any sort of experimentation, or is there any way you would like to try to sort of ideate a way to contain this thing where it's not constantly a problem?
Yes, a big reinforced glass terrarium.
Okay.
And as they overpopulate it, it squirts them out in into a still, and we can distillate their potent acid to use for ourselves.
But when it pops out of the glass, you'll then have a bunch of worms that eat through everything.
It goes into a glass beaker, and we boil them
Oh, okay.
into a still.
Oh, okay. I see.
Perfect system. And
Okay.
then we just contain the acid and
Okay.
use it to contain or kill other SCPs.
Okay. I will say this would work for a while,
Mm-hmm.
unless they overproduced at such a rate that it overwhelmed the still, and then that caused the glass to break.
If it ever gets to that point and we think we have enough acid, we'll just burn them all.
Sure. So you just have a glass like this whole setup in just like a random space, or is there something else you'd like to do with this?
It's on a glass floor. With
Well,
a big glass.
what are they doing in the town? What did they do at the town to contain it?
Town didn't know about it.
Yeah, it was just there. It just showed up
Yeah,
there.
it just showed up.
So we know that. Well, what I'm saying is, like, we know that it's not still multiplying down in the UK.
No, because he rolled well enough to get all the worms.
You got
Okay.
all the ones.
So he does not appear that there is more of this thing.
Yeah. Can we try to freeze one of them to stop them,
Freezing also works in killing them.
but it doesn't preserve them?
No. If you use like liquid nitrogen or something like that, it straight up kills them. Like, is there like a temperature you want to reduce it to, or?
Yeah, I mean, is there anywhere that it gets reduced where it doesn't kill them, but it stops them from multiplying?
So if you drop the temperature and you keep testing and working with it, if you drop it all the way down to 5 degrees Celsius or 41 degrees Fahrenheit, you notice that all of their function slows greatly. The rate at which they multiply, the amount of food that they need to
Very
eat,
manageable.
their aggressiveness, everything is like much more manageable, especially as long as you keep feeding it on a fairly regular basis.
Okay. Like dogs or what?
Any type of meat.
Yeah.
Though you notice
Chihuahuas.
no, if given the option, it will always pick human meat.
Elderly
over,
chihuahuas.
What's it made out of?
So they look like earthworms, but they are not earthworms. It is some other sort of unknown specimen that just
Worm-titi.
looks like a worm, but it's not actually a worm. Also, if you take any of these worms and separate it from the rest of it, it immediately tries to make its way back towards that group.
Some sort of homing
and
worm.
will do whatever it has
Worming
to
beacon.
do that. But yeah, you notice that this thing also seems to take joy in hunting, and that's why that whole laughing thing happens. Like, it really likes to taunt its prey right before it murders them horribly. And but yeah, so you contain this pretty well with the glass box
In the cold.
and the cold. They are gonna then encase that in like some sort of metal room. Is there a particular metal you would like to use?
Well, we know that silver melts and that steel melts. Mm-hmm. Are there any corrosion-resistant metals seem to... If I just go through the periodic table through with
Tungsten?
If you try titanium, it does appear to not go through that quite as fast as everything else.
So we'll do like a 30-layer titanium containment
Sounds
and then ship it off to an Arctic facility.
Okay.
So that even if it gets out, it's slowed down. We have time to...
That's how the thing starts.
It'll be
So, yeah.
fine.
So you've done a pretty good job containing this, and to the point where you have multiple layers of protection, so that way this thing doesn't pose as much of a threat. Although
Dr. Science reporting.
it's still classified as Euclid, just because if it ever gets out, it's a problem. And you have to go through so much of a pain in the ass to get it contained. So, with that, the SCP Foundation designates this as SCP-906, otherwise known as the Scouring Hive. And with that, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
This episode of Botched is brought to you by the Patreon producers: Big Jim, the Knucklord, Chronic Scanner, B-Mail, Disgruntled Furniture, Chris Wisdom, Shinigami, Jay Squeezy, Scabby Goose, and Old God King Toasty Bath.
May
Zappity
the
zap.
worms melt his enemies.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitch. Support us on our favorite websites: FreedomValleyHorsePace.com, DickBlood.club, BuyTheseViagra.com, LouisianaPocketGopher.com, DamnYouDentist.com, MeepsCreeps.com, PartyMormon.com, ChongoGrande.com, ChugYoMilk.com, DaddyDentist.com, RaoulsMovingCastle.com, FleshDozer.com, MooshCoffee.com,
Delicious.
WarMonkey.pizza,
Can we get a shirt? It's like War Monkey Pizza. be great.
DicklessBears.com, or simply Patreon.com/BotchPodcast.
It's funny because it's also like...
We're going to start our own Bored Ape Club, but it's all just the various monkas of the SCP Foundation.
Thank you to
Bored
Talshi and the mod squad over in our Discord. Forging Winton, Shinigami, Daito, Goodfield Bread, Captain Hygiene, and Spooky Tuna.
Bunch of fucking heroes.
Head on over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Leave us a 5-star review. Thank you to Gozer featuring Lonnie from the Forensic Polaroids for our theme song. They are both on Spotify. Thank you to Swan for album art. She's all over the internet at a Swan named Emily. P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. If you want to send something to the store or to the studio, or just go to BigTittyMonkey.shop for our store. We salute you. I'm gonna guess Big Jim.
Get wrecked, bitch.
We salute you, flabby balls.
Flabby balls.
Hi, Flabbies.
You are this episode's
Redacted.
And as always,
When your Boston marriage roommate at 20 years is out every fucking night crawling around, and finally the last straw is she brings home a 6-foot-tall mass of worms that she's been shoving up her vag. Scream Botched and we'll set you on fire.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
You can support each of us in our own little different ways. My first comic book has come out, and if you'd like to purchase it, you can head on over to www.hiveheadstudios.com, where you can even download a free sample of the book to see if it's something, up your alley. You can also support me over at patreon.com/hiveheadstudios. You can support Steve's stuff over at YouTube or TikTok or any of his other social media at He Who Is Steve. You can support Phil on Patreon or Twitch at Imaginary Nomad, and you can check out Chonky every so often on Twitch at Chonky_Kong.
The
Is
Louisiana
Yoshi
wolf
gluten
season
free?
is upon
Definitely
us.
not. Yoshi's full of gluten. Look at her.
Yeah, didn't you see that video where she was eating that gluten cake?
She's 30% bread.
It's from all the shit she eats.
Glad to hear the dog's doing good, buddy.
Yeah.
We up, dog.
We love Pupper here.
We all love Pupper, except for Phil. Except for Phil.
Oh,
He
thank
likes
you,
cats
Phil's a
like
dirty
mine.
cat man.
And dingus.
I will
Cat
pass it
guy.
along.
Yeah.
The
I'm a
cats.
big cat.
I like
I'm a
cats
little big
that hate
cat
me.
guy. I can fix her.
Yeah, I
I can fix her.
Yeah.
It's not my fault my cat hates me.
Cat parasites got into his brain early.
Shake her like this. I don't get it.
Goddamn feline AIDS at it again.
Oh, it was human AIDS. I just passed it on.
Okay.
Yeah.